I mean, it was exciting today. I thought that, day one and day two was better. Now moving into day three, and day three got a little faster. It got a little more physical, maybe a less chippy, whereas they all understood that there was a physicality that was going to come with the expectations of camp. But I was excited, and then obviously in the championship, not often do you play a 20-minute period in a training camp game and it'd be 0-0, but goalies made some huge saves, and guys are blocking shots, and then we finish it in overtime. Edvin gets the big goal to win the first presentation of the Wayne Dye Cup.
Well, and give us a quick overview on that. Obviously, there are a lot of people here in Vernon that know all about him and what he meant to the community. So how important was it to you and your group to sort of bring that in to bring it all together back to Vernon?
Since I've been hired, I've talked about the prestige of this organization and where it's sat, as far as junior hockey goes in British Columbia. And I think that by creating an annual cup that we can have at training camp that is a little bit nostalgic, that brings attention to the leading scorer ever in junior hockey in Vernon, I think is a super cool thing. And having it and having the kids understand it and learn about it, all of that is very intentional so that we can reset ourselves on a path that once was.
Finally, as the wheels continue to turn, I mean, we're sitting 5 days away from the first preseason game, so there's lots, I would imagine, that need to go into it. Can you give us a brief overview and timeline of, what the next 24 to 48 hours look like?
I mean, right now we're going to go through some releases. It's time to allow some players to go and figure out where they're going to play. It's unfair of us to, keep them here if we know they're not going to be a part of our organization this season. And we've had conversations with a few kids already that you aren't a part right now, but injuries happen, things happen. Go and find a place to play, put your best foot forward, and we'll follow you. You came here to camp, we'll keep you in the likes. We have others that we really recognize that there's talent, but they're young, and we'll sign those to futures deals so that we can retain their rights moving forward, and they'll be a member of the Vernon Vipers in a year or 2 years from now. And so that's kind of exciting to recognize that talent and those players. And then things are going to get fast and furious here probably for the next 20 to 30 days, not just in preseason, but kind of a little bit of turnover. All of the WHL camps are now coming up to like their third or fourth day where they make releases. And I'm not sure many people have followed, but those camp sizes are astronomical. And so there's some really good players that aren't going to have spots, and we obviously are a destination that a lot of people want to come. So the phone's been busy today of just people and players and agents looking for places to play. And so I think that the coaching staff has an obligation to get us prepared for Friday, which is our first preseason game, but we also have an obligation to make sure that we're doing our research, and if there's a player that can help us moving forward, that we take a look at.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you.